Hey guys, what is up? It's your favorite amateur collector here, and today I'm going to be reviewing some shoes with you. It's a quick review of just a pair of sneakers that I copped during the quarantine. I just want to give my opinion about them to you and then have you decide what you like about them. If you guys didn't know, for the Lunar New Year this year, since it was Year of the Rat, Disney and Adidas paired together to do this collab, and they released 3 sets of sneakers. One were the Superstars that were in the same style I'm going to show you today, but a little bit different, so I'll kind of explain that. And then 2 Stan Smiths, one of which I have, and another one that was 3D, that came with 3D like glasses to look at them. I watched some reviews, kind of read the reviews. They are an overall really well reviewed shoe, so I ended up getting them. The pair I went with were the Stan Smiths, and it was because I just felt like they looked really good on the feet. Like, I was watching some reviews and it looked a little bit less clunky. To be fair, I haven't owned any Stan Smiths and I haven't owned any like casual Adidas footwear in a very long time, probably since Superstars were cool like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Well, I don't want to show my age, but when they were really cool back then, I owned like a bunch of pairs, and then I just haven't owned any since. I've had Adidas like gym shoes that I wear, like casual gym shoes, but I haven't had any like casual like dress nice shoes. So I opted to go for these and I was pretty excited about them. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Disney nerd, so I was like, I'll wear them to the park, I'll wear them all the time, and you know, even though they're white and black, I'll still manage, and I was really excited. So first things first of the review, because we're going to keep this short and sweet, is the box, which is probably my favorite part of the whole thing. This is the box. It's a simple white, like kind of a matte finish box with Mickey, and he kind of wraps around there. I really love this box, even though it's not like extraordinary. It's really dope looking. Like, I am kind of an amateur Jordan collector, so I have about 10 or 11 sneakers that I keep in boxes in my closet, and I love the box look, and this was cool. I was excited about adding this on to like those Jordans. The tissue paper inside is nothing like extraordinary. It's just like Adidas tissue paper. But yeah, like, I love the box. I was like, alright, cool. Opening it up, and first impression of the shoes, I was still super excited. I think my biggest thing about going with the Stan Smiths over the Superstars was I like the sleekness in the toe box with Stan Smiths. I feel like they have almost an Alexander McQueen look of a sneaker without that, like, obviously the heel that Alexander McQueen sneakers have. They have this like kind of like, I thought, more effeminate look, like for a girl. Like, I just remember on my feet, because I already have wide feet, that the Superstars kind of look clunky sometimes, so they look like cute with like a skaterish outfit or like a more tomboyish outfit, but these I thought you could work with like a cute jeans and top. So coming out of the box, I was still super excited. Let me tell you guys a little about each pair, because they are different. The left pair has Mickey on it. So it's got the Mickey on the side, and it wraps around, obviously. Let's get some focus here. It's got the Stan Smith logo, and then over here it has a quote. It says, "Sorry," if it would ever focus, "sorry, out of office, best Mickey," and I guess that's for the whole, like, because it's the Lunar New Year and he's on vacation, so kind of cool. The tongue is like what I assume to be a standard like Stan Smith tongue, you know. Yeah, and then yeah, so toe box, bottom, that's the left pair, and right pair is just basically like the bottom half of Mickey, and no quote, same kind of like side, no quote, if I could just ever focus. But yeah, so basically the same, but just like his bottom half. I was still super excited, And I was like, alright, I'm not gonna wear them out. Again, it was quarantine, so we weren't really going out. So it was cool because I was like, alright, I'm just gonna wear them in the house. And I have hardwood floors, so I was kind of excited about that. And I wasn't like doing jumping jacks in them or anything, but my first issue started here. Within like 10 minutes of wearing the shoe, they were already incredibly creased. Like, it's kind of hard for me to get this focus on here, but like, this is just, you know, it's crazy. It was like, wow, I have barely worn this shoe and it's already creased like so much. Not even out. Look at the bottoms. They're brand new. Like, this is in the house and they're already creased. And since I own Jordans, I know how to put shoes on. It's like I shoved my feet in there. It was just like, wow. So it was a matter of like really just kind of, okay, that was the first step where I was like, all right, the issue is kind of rubbing me with the quality. You kind of will see the same thing here, if I can kind of get a focus, where it's like just a lot of creases for a brand new shoe, you know. And you go, okay, well, that's fine. Like, I'll wear them to like the Disney parks or something one day. And then I tried them on, like, so it just was like, they did not sit pretty. They sat like a cheap shoe. Like, this right here kind of sticks out no matter how much you tighten the shoe or, you know, try to lace it up properly. And it really has a lot to do with like the stitching on the shoes. These remind me a lot of the shoes that Gucci put out that I've always been like, wow, those are some overpriced like sneakers. But even when you look at those sneakers up close, there is like double stitching all around that kind of keeps the shoe, these flaps, from flailing out in any situation, so they don't look cheap. And that flailing out is what really causes a lot of that creasing here. So that was like really alarming. Like, I just expect a lot more, I think, from such a huge collab between such huge companies and such what I thought was gonna be a very dope shoe. I was like, this is just really sad. Like, if I had bought Vans, they wouldn't have gotten creased so fast. Overall, as far as comfort, for the 10 minutes I wore them, they're fine. I didn't wear them for a prolonged amount of time. I don't know if I'm going to. They just don't seem like the shoe that would keep up. Like, I feel like, so they retail for $120 in stores, and I think I got them on a random Adidas sale, so I got them a little bit cheaper. So maybe they came out, it's like $98, but I still wouldn't, because I know that if I go to Disneyland, knowing me and knowing what I ride and how much I walk, like, these would be obliterated. The soles seem sturdy enough, but everything else just like seems like by the end of the day it's just like the most creased, old looking shoe. As far as a collector's item, not saying a collector's item of value, as far as like, hey, you're a Disney collector, this looks dope, right? Like, the whole look of it is great. As far as wearing it to the park, it feels like something that you'd wear to flex on the gram real quick with a nice outfit, and then never be able to wear them again because they just wouldn't look that clean. I'm not impressed. And I'm not a sneakerhead like a lot of people out there, so I guess I don't get a say, and I've never owned Stan Smiths. I'm not impressed. They, to me, look cheap. They feel cheap. They, like, the tongue sits cheap. Everything about them feels cheap to me, and I, like, just expected so much more. So that's just my personal opinion. But when I went back online to Adidas, I saw that people had raving reviews about these shoes. Both these and the 3D versions, and then the Superstars as well. I don't own the other pairs, I own these ones. I have my own opinion, everyone else has their own. And usually I'm in consensus with the masses. With these, I'm really not. And I even had my boyfriend look at them. He felt the same. He was like, before I even put them on, he was like, those look cheap. And I was like, ugh, you know. So it was one of those things where it was like really sad, because as a sneaker lover and a Disney lover, you know, finding a shoe that didn't just sell out within seconds and it was still available like 2 months after, I was like stoked. And you know, I still have them, which is fine. Like I said, the box is dope, the shoe itself is dope in looking, but like I don't know where I could ever wear these where I wouldn't come back home and have to throw them away. That's just my personal opinion. So, you know, you guys make your own opinion. Like, if you were on the fence about getting this shoe and you were tempted to not, I would say don't. Or go to the store and try them on. That's, I think, my biggest thing is I ordered them online, so I just had to, like, get excited for them here. If they do sell them in stores, still try to do that. If you're super excited about the shoe, don't let me deter you. Like I said, the reviews are phenomenal. So it's just one person's opinion. Just one person. So take what you will from it. But yeah, this is all I gotta say. These, like I said, again, Stan Smith, Adidas. Dope. You know? But we'll see. I'll wear them to Disneyland one day and tell you guys how well they hold up once we can go back to Disneyland. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope it gave you some insight about what you want to do with your shoes, okay?